2050 yo le pueda responder a mi hijo que hoy tiene 6 años, en este momento hicimos lo correcto. La acción tiene que ocurrir ya.
We're partners in the environmental crisis. It's going to take all of us, consumers, business, activists, government, everyday citizens.
This is about the whole world. It's about the whole planet. Can everyone to generate even big impact? Action matters to really make a change for a better future.
Individual choices matter. Collective action matters too. Joining a group that amplifies our voice, calling for change as our children are today.
We will rise to the challenge. We will hold those who are the most responsible for this crisis accountable. We can and we will.
Here now to introduce the Champion of the Earth Award for Policy and Leadership is Ola Everstuen, President of the 5th United Nations Environment Assembly of the UN Environment Programme and Minister of Climate and the Environment of the Kingdom of Norway.
In its heroic efforts to change the paradigm of development. It's also a global leader in its fight to stem the climate crisis through sustainable green development and clean energy actions. Tonight's Policy and Leadership Award goes to Costa Rica. The Central American country that is a laudable steward of some of the very best of the Earth's riches: rainforests, beaches, volcanoes, protected jungle and coastlines on both the Caribbean and Pacific. Its efforts to bring real environmental change make true world worry. Let's take a closer look.
A mí me gustaría lograr que en el año 2050, aunque parezca muy lejano, yo le pueda responder a mi hijo que hoy tiene 6 años, hicimos lo correcto. Yo soy Carlos Alvarado Quesada, Presidente de la República de Costa Rica. ¿Cómo es posible que un país de renta media tiene el 99.5% de su energía eléctrica limpia y renovable? Eso lo que demuestra es que sí se puede. Si nosotros logramos revertir la deforestación y crecer económicamente a través del ecoturismo, demuestra que tanto aquí como en otras partes sí se puede mantener los bosques y crecer económicamente. Es una gran responsabilidad de ser consistentes con este legado y seguir adelante. Y no es haciendo lo mismo. Lo que esto significa es, tenemos que hacer más.
And ladies and gentlemen, here to receive the Champion of the Earth Award for Policy and Leadership on behalf of his nation is none other than His Excellency, the President of Costa Rica, Carlos Alvarado Quesada.
Good evening, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the people of Costa Rica, all of them, I want to thank the UN and the UN Environmental Programme for this award. This award is consistent with a legacy. It's consistent with what the generation of my grandparents and my parents had created for Costa Rica. Bold decisions in the past that now show and demonstrate to the world that it's possible to have more than 99% of electricity that's clean and renewable to produce and to make mobility, and also that's possible to reverse deforestation and other phenomena in face of climate change. I would also actually like to thank all of the people of Costa Rica, because the strong part of the message is that this award is for the whole country. I would like to thank the generations of my parents and my grandparents. I'd like to thank the teachers all around the country that pass their knowledge. I want to thank the indigenous communities that are guardians of much of our forest. I want to thank the guardaparques, the forest rangers that preserve that nature. I want to thank the firefighters that also protect the forests. I want to thank the communities that are involved in protecting biodiversity. I want to thank generations of scientists that have studied our territory, that even though it's less than 0.1% of the planet's land, it has 6% of its biodiversity. I want to thank you. I want to thank former politicians, former ministers, former presidents of the country, because this, regardless of any political party of different views, has been state policy, consistent. The message is strong. When you remain together, working jointly for change, good change happens. But now, looking forward, it's our responsibility, my generation responsibility, my government responsibility to stand up to that reputation and to take this to the next level. 70 years ago, Costa Rica abolished the army in order to give the world a gift of peace. And at the time, many people said, it's impossible. No country will exist without an army, and yet here I am standing as a president of Costa Rica talking to you, the evidence that yes, it is possible. Well, now our country has a commitment, and in past February we launched our decarbonization plan, a commitment, clear commitment with action to fully decarbonize the Costa Rican economy by 2050, starting now. And I talk strongly about legacy, because we are here with these accomplishments because of those who were before us. And it's now our time to work hard, also because of the ones that are coming. This is also for the generation of my son and for the young people, the ones that are raising their voices, because it's also their world. We need to work for it. Whatever we do now is going to determine my son's world. So I'm committed, and we are all committed in Costa Rica, on doing everything it takes. And also to provide a concrete demonstration that being friendly with the environment, working with forests, with renewable energy, and generating jobs and growth are not antagonists. On the contrary, it is possible, and the demonstration is here also in Costa Rica. So we want to offer this as, if you will, an experiment to inspire the world to do the right thing, saying it's possible. Again, thank you all, but particularly and especially thank you to everyone back home in Costa Rica. Thank you very much and good night.
Congratulations to President Quesada and to Costa Rica.